I've always been skeptical when it comes to the supernatural. I mean, sure, I've heard ghost stories and watched scary movies, but I never really believed in any of it. That is, until I experienced a poltergeist in my own home. It started with small things: a picture frame knocked off the wall, a vase moved from one table to another. At first, I thought it was just my imagination playing tricks on me. But then, things started to escalate. Doors would slam shut on their own, chairs would move across the room, and I even saw a shadowy figure dart across the hallway. At this point, I was terrified. I didn't know what to do or who to turn to. My husband thought I was losing my mind, and my friends made fun of me for even considering that our house was haunted. But I knew deep down that something strange was happening. That's when I decided to call in a paranormal investigator. I did some research online and found a reputable company that specialized in investigating hauntings. The inspector, a friendly woman named Rose, arrived at our house with all sorts of tools and equipment. She asked us a lot of questions about our experiences, and I felt relieved that someone was taking us seriously. Over the next few days, Rose set up cameras and motion sensors all around the house. She would spend hours analyzing the footage, looking for any signs of paranormal activity. But aside from the occasional flickering light or strange noise, we didn't really get any concrete evidence. That is, until one night when we were all sitting in the living room. My husband, myself, and Rose were chatting about the investigation when suddenly a book flew off the shelf and hit my husband in the head. We all jumped up and watched as the book fell to the ground and the shelf vibrated with an unseen force. It was then that Rose knew for sure that we had a poltergeist on our hands. She explained that poltergeists were often attracted to negative energy, and that we needed to do some cleansing rituals to get rid of it. She gave us some instructions on how to banish the spirit, and we followed them to the letter. It took several weeks of cleansing, but eventually the activity started to die down. The doors stopped slamming, the objects stopped moving. We had finally gotten rid of the poltergeist. I felt a sense of relief that I could finally sleep at night without fear of something moving in the shadows. Looking back on the experience, I have a newfound respect for those who be